this was not meant to be. These weren't meant to be long, deep, extensive vlog. They're meant to be snapshots of my life, showing you who I am. Just being myself as an outlet. And in 3 vlogs, look at me, I'm sitting here almost crying, pouring my heart out almost to a camera, to people I've never even met before and might never will. Is that crazy? Or do you think that's a good thing? Granted, I'm not giving you like personal information or anything, but I don't know. And I think that I'm still recording this, and I'm gonna post this because this is me. You saw me go from happy, chipper me to this. This mellow, unsure, emotional me. This is really giving you all sides of the spectrum of who I am. And I think that this is a good way to start out my first few vlogs. You are getting the 360-degree me. Happy, chipper, mellow to this. Because this is really who I am. And with the yawning. And this is really starting to hurt my arm. And despite the fact that I've had a rocky past, I think would be the best way to phrase it without getting too personal. For a while, I thought that I had come out on top of the situation. And the more I think back, just in particular to Sunday, April 3rd, I can't help but think that that day could have gone so much better. But I didn't take care of myself, so it ended up not being good. Because I almost passed out. I was lightheaded, I was dizzy, but I didn't do anything about it. And I am worried that because of... Okay. I'm going to go to bed soon. But I'm worried that the emotional... Sorry, I need to crack the knuckles before they lock up. I'm afraid that the impression that I gave because of my physical state was not a good one. Which is terrible. Because I'm not usually like that. The way I was that day. I'm usually very mellow. I'm usually like this, actually. Not too chipper, but I'm me. And that day, my body was trying to counteract the lack of food in my system, the lack of just everything, and I have mild anemia, which is a iron deficiency in the blood, and that can honestly wear out a person. And it definitely wore me out. And, sorry, necklace has caught something down here. I think it's a piece of thread. But, can't see me again. There we go. That I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. That when my iron levels go down, because that can come from not eating, I get shaky and honestly, my hands kind of tingle. And that's what was happening to me, and I was so afraid to do anything. Because I was afraid that if I stood up, I would fall down, I wouldn't get back up. And I wasn't going to do that to some people who I had a lot of respect for, have a lot of respect for. And recently, right at that point in time, I needed to just have a good laugh. I needed for them to show me that, there's more to life than the sadness I've been experiencing. Someone very dear to me earlier that day had been in a major accident, and he was in surgery. But I was able to forget that, and they made me forget that. And then when I went up to meet someone who I had been speaking to for over 2 weeks, I turned into a bumbling teenager. And I don't know how to repair that. I'm afraid to talk to him now. I'm afraid because I'm afraid of what he'll say. Again, I'm sorry that this was a long vlog. I'm sorry that this turned into a very deep one. But I'm hoping that this... I'm also filming in the complete wrong direction. Dang it. Well, it's definitely going to be a... Can't believe I did that. I filmed up instead of this way. Stupid me. That's okay. Because I'm human and humans make mistakes. Because no one's perfect. Wow. Wow. Yeah. It's amazing what can happen when we just stand in front of a camera and talk. I was just thinking I might not post this, but I'm going to. I'm going to post this because this is me. And this was the point behind this. To show who I am. And to let my friends and my family and others, whoever might be watching, show them a glimpse into my life and to show them here I am. If you guys liked this, no, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe and like, because that's your decision. I'm not going to ask you to do that. I'm going to leave that to your own discretion. Because either way, even if no one watches this, I'll have done this for nothing else than for me. Yeah. I'll have done this for me. The link. So I adjust the computer here. Trying to get the light to go up, but it's not working. Darn it. Alright, well I can't get any more brightness up there, so anyway. Yeah. Computer. This turn on. Oh, turn on. This has been me.